students. Now we are discussing solutions. This is one of the important chapter of physical chemistry. In solutions, the most important topic is colligative properties. Now we are discussing colligative properties. What are colligative properties? Those properties depends on the number of solute particles, are independent of the chemical identity of solute particles. Colligative properties, those properties those physical properties of a solution which depends upon the number of solute particles in given volume of the solution. And are independent of the chemical identity of the solute particles. Colligative properties, those physical properties of a solution which depends upon the number of solute particles in given volume of the solution and are independent of the chemical identity of the solute particles. It means those properties depends only concentration of the solute, not nature of the solute particles. Colligative properties are four types. The first one, relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution. First one, relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution. It is shortly indicates RLVP, relative lowering of vapor pressure. And second one is elevation of boiling point of the solution. Second one is elevation of boiling point of the solution. It indicates delta TB. And third one is depression in freezing point of the solution. Depression in freezing point of the solution. It is indicates delta Pf. And last one, fourth one is osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure of the solution. It is indicates 5. Here colligative properties 4 types. They are relative lowering of vapor pressure of the solution, elevation of boiling point of the solution, and third one depression in freezing point of the solution, and fourth one osmotic pressure of the solution. In these 4 colligative properties we are find for a solvent when a non-volatile solute added to a solvent. This is colligative properties. Now discussing one by one. First of all, we are discussing relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure. Here, water taken in a beaker. This water having vapor pressure at room temperature, that is P1 naught. When a non-volatile solute dissolved in pure solvent, the vapor pressure of solvent lowered. That is the vapor pressure of the solution lower than that of pure solvent, because the escaping tendency of solvent molecules decreases. Here on adding a non-volatile solute to a solvent, its vapor pressure always decreases. This decreases in vapor pressure of solvent is called lowering of vapor pressure. What happens here? When a non-volatile solute added to a pure solvent, the vapor pressure of the solvent lowered, that is the vapor pressure of the solution lower than that of pure solvent, because of the escaping tendency of solvent particles or molecules decreases. That is called lowering of vapor pressure. Lowering of vapor pressure, that is equal delta P is equals P1 naught minus P1. Here P1 naught is vapor pressure of pure solvent. P1 is vapor pressure of solution. Lowering of vapor pressure, it indicates delta P, that is equals P1 naught minus P1. This is lowering of vapor pressure. Now discussing what is relative lowering of vapor pressure. Lowering of vapor pressure delta P is equals P1 naught minus P1. The ratio of the lowering of vapor pressure, the ratio of the lowering of vapor pressure to the vapor pressure of the pure solvent is called relative lowering of vapor pressure. This is definition of relative lowering of vapor pressure. What is the ratio of the lowering of vapor pressure to the vapor pressure of the pure solvent is called relative lowering vapor pressure. The relative lowering vapor pressure is equals delta P by P1 naught, that is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught. This is considered equation 1 and this is equation 2. This is relative lowering of vapor pressure is equals delta P by P1 naught, that is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught. If solution containing a non-volatile solute, according to Raoult's law, according to Raoult's law, P1 is equals x1 P1 naught. Equation 3. From equation 2 and 3, RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 is equals x1 P1 naught by P1 naught, that is equals P1 naught take P1 naught common. Here P1 naught into 1 P1 minus P1 naught into x1 P naught 1 P naught. Okay, here RLVP is equals P1 naught minus X1 P1 naught by P1 naught, that is equals P1 naught into 1 minus X1 by P1 naught. P1 naught get cancelled, then RLVP is equals 1 minus X1. In a binary solution, RLVP is equals X2. Since X1 plus X2 is equals to 1, X2 is equals to 1 minus X1. Here, therefore, RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals X2. We know that RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals X2. That is equals X2 is equals N2 by N2 plus N1. Here RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught is equals N2 by N2 plus N1. For a more dilute solution, what happens here? N2 less than N1. In this denominator, N2 is negligible. Then what happens? RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals N2 by N1. Here N2 by N1. N2 means W2 by M2 upon W1 by M1. Here RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals W2 by M2 into M1 by W1. Here RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals W2 by M2 into 1000 by W1 into M1 by 1000. This is taken as a molality. What is molality? The number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 kg of solvent is called molality. For example, this is taken as a molality RLVP P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals to molality into M1 by 100. This is final formula. Here what happens? RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals X2, that is equals N2 by N1, that is equals W2 by M2 into M1 by W1, that is equals molality into M1 by 1000. This is relative lowering of vapor pressure formula. Here W2 is mass of solute. This is molar mass of solute, and this is molar mass of solvent, and this is mass of solvent. The vapor pressure of pure solvent at 298 Kelvin is 23.8 mm of Hg. Mercury. 50 grams of urea is dissolved in 850 grams of water. Calculate the vapor pressure of water for this solution and its relative lowering of vapor pressure. Here given values, vapor pressure of water, that is 23. It indicates P1 naught is equals 23.8 mm of Hg, mercury. And here W2 is equals weight of solute. What is weight of solute? 50 grams. And W1 weight of solvent, that is water, 850 grams. 850 grams. And molar mass of solute is 14 plus 2 plus 12 plus 16 plus 14 plus 2, that is equals 16, 32, 44, 58, 60 grams. And M1 molar mass of solvent is 2 plus 16, 18 grams. According to Raoult's law, we know that P1 is equals X1 into P1 naught. Here X1 is equals N1 by N1 plus N2, that is equals N1 W1 by M1 by W1 by M1 plus W2 by M2. That is equals here W1 what? 850 by M1 18 grams upon 850 by 18 plus W2 is equals 50 grams by M2 is equals 60 grams. Here x1 is equals 0.983, and using the calculator calculate this one with help of calculator. The value coming 0.983. Here P1 is equals x1 is 0.983 into P1 dash, P1 naught is equals 23 point is equals 0.983 into 23.8. P1 is equals 23.395 mm of Hg. Here we are having P1 naught and P1 and x1. Now we are define relative lowering of vapor pressure. RLVP is equals P1 naught minus P1 by P1 naught, that is equals x2. x2 is equals 1 minus x1. So here x2 is equals 1 minus x1 is equals 0.983. Therefore here x2 is equals 0.017. This is relative lowering of vapor.